Let's start with the Goldie. Let's start with the Goldie, and you can see another pair. So make sure you like, subscribe our channel, share to each other. For more setups, join our premium, okay? So we can start with the Goldie on daily time frame. Goldie on daily time frame or on weekly time frame. You can start on weekly. Weekly time frame, you can see weekly closed bullish. So it indicates upward trend continuation. It indicates upward trend continuation. There is no indication of downtrend. There is no any indication of downtrend. It is upward trend, strong bullish. So we have to find buys. Okay. On daily time frame, market structure like this. We have market structure like this. We have this demand. You can see price mitigate this. That is not demand. That is breaker block. Have that breaker block on daily time frame. You can see reaction on that breaker block, and we have to find buys. And Friday candle closed bearish, yes, with the manipulation. See the huge rejection. It closed inside the previous candle, Thursday candle. It closed the inside previous Thursday candle. So we have to find buys. We have to find buys. You can shift it to lower time frame. Shift it to lower time frame. Let's see on 30 minutes. On 30 minutes, we have market structure like this. We have very clear market structure on 30 minutes. Okay. So on 30 minutes, you can see all liquidity is already swept. You can see price swept that previous liquidity on the left side. So we have that liquidity is already swept. So price has to go up. We have that huge consolidation after huge consolidation or accumulation. We have that manipulation, and then we're expecting a distribution for next week. So that is it on Goldie. That is view on gold in 30 minutes. So for entry point, we have 30 minutes order block here. You have that 30 minutes order block over here. So on Monday, you are supposed to wait confirmation to pick a buy from that 30-minute demand, and then your first target, you target that external range liquidity. Target that external range liquidity. Also, you can target that previous high as taking profit number one, because you can see here we have that share T-more. You can see that manipulation candle, which created 30 low, 30 high. So when price reach that previous 30 high, you can close your profit, can take your profit, and then you can get a retracement. You can find a point of interest that will be created, and then you can pick another buy or hold to that price level, external range liquidity. That is it on gold. So let us see another pair. Let us see another pair. We can see GBP USD. GBP USD. GBP USD. So GBP USD on how? Let's see on weekly Kwanza. Let's start with the weekly time frame. Let's start with the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, you can see weekly time frame. Previous week or last week, it was the bearish. So the bias is bearish. The bias is bearish. Until now, the bias is bearish. Okay. On daily time frame, we have that supply zone. On daily time frame, we have that supply zone. So price, it may retrace back to that supply, and then you can get a downtrend continuation. On 4-hour time frame, we have 4-hour supply within that daily supply. We have another 4-hour supply within that daily supply. So let us use that 4-hour supply as a point of interest where you can execute your short position, and we'll target where? We'll target this external range really. So simple setup on GBP USD. You have to wait confirmation from that supply, and then we'll sell, pick a short position to that external range. You get it? So that is it. That is GBP USD for next week. We'll trade that. Okay. Let's see Euro USD really quickly. Euro USD also we have that set up. We have supply. You can see for our supply zone. Last week previous supply. Let me relate you this chart. Last week for her supply mitigated, and then it created another for her supply. We call it as block order block. Okay, so for next week you're supposed to wait confirmation over here, and then you can pick a sell. You can pick a sell, and we can target where this liquidity here. When you pick a short position from that supply, then wait confirmation. We enter that with confirmation, and then you can exit. On that liquidity area. You can exit on that liquidity area. When this supply will never show any indication of reversal pattern, it means price may raise up and break this previous high. Wait till you test, and then you can get a reversal. You will get a shifty. When price break that previous high, it will create a shifty. Wait till you test, and then it can go up. But the bus is bearish from higher time frame, so we have to go and shoot from that what for our supply. You can see on 3-month time frame. On 3 months time frame, you can see price reacted on that where in that 3-month supply. Also, we have this rejection candle, 3-month rejection candle or manipulation candle. It created a good CRT model, so price has to push further down until it reach that CRT low. So on Euro USD, for next 2 weeks, we have to find short position. We have to find more short position than buy position, than long position. You have to find more short position. So you have to find short position from that area. Let us draw again the target that liquidity. Find short position from that our supply. That for our supply. Wait confirmation. Without confirmation, do not enter that trade. Okay. Wait confirmation. Execute a short position to that area. Very simple. Very simple. Look at the structure. Okay. Let's see another one. Let's see GBP cards. GBP cards, we have that setup. Very, very clear setup on for how you have that supply and mitigate supply and mitigated supply zone. It has inducement over there. So it is very valid. On weekly time frame, you can see on weekly time frame last week closed the bearish with a manipulation. So it indicates a reversal pattern. So if it closed with a manipulation, next week we'll experience a distribution move to that previous weekly low. So on 4-hour time frame, have that setup. On 4-hour time frame, GBP card, we have that short setup ya kuseli. We have that setup, very, very clear setup. Wait confirmation, enter a short position on that area, hold your position to taking profit area. Very clear, very simple. Okay, another pair you can see GBP JPY. GBP JPY have that setup. Let me delete it all, and we can start with a weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, we have that rejection candle. It means this price is going to reverse. It created a reversal pattern. Is going to reverse, and when it reverses, it will drop until this area have that FVG. Also, we have a lot of liquidity below here. We have that liquidity below here. So this price has to sweep that liquidity. Then can continue the upward trend, or it will sweep liquidity, retest the FVG, retest the point, and then you can continue the short position. So we have to find the short position for next week from where? From premium zone of this weekly candlestick premium zone. So premium zone, you can shift it to for her. Find point of interest. Point of interest, the potential area to take a short position. So in 4-hour time frame, we have this 4-hour supply, have that mitigated 4-hour supply. So for next week, this is to wait price to retrace back to that 4-hour supply. Then you can take a short position to that area. Okay, so you can see last week we experienced the deep retracement or deep movement, aggressive movement. It is such a aggressive movement without pullback. Mostly there is bearish candlestick over here. So we can get a pullback, impulsive, and then it created inducement later that you test supply and then you can get in for a short position. That is GBP JPY. So there is some pairs we can wait confirmation to execute the trades on Monday. Make sure you wait confirmation and then execute trade on Monday. So on Monday, this GBP we can wait, we can find some buy position. We can find some buy position over here. We can find buy position to that supply for our supply. We can find buy position. So your DT is to wait. Liquidity sweep over here, you have that liquidity, wait liquidity sweep, and then wait break of that previous high, have that previous high. When price break that previous high, it will create a 30-minute market shifting, and then wait it test, enter, execute a buy. Your target it will be on that, what? Your target it will be on that 4-hour supply. So your duty on Monday morning is to wait a reversal pattern to execute a buy position to that, what? 4-hour supply. And then when price reach that 4-hour supply, your duty again, it will be to wait confirmation to execute a short position from that 4-hour supply to that area. You can see below here, you have a lot of liquidity rest here. So it attracts the price to move towards this liquidity. Okay. We have a lot of liquidity here. See this liquidity? It attracts the price. Okay. So that is it. For more setups, more entries, you can join our premium. Okay. See you on Monday. See you on Monday morning.